Logan Carter was a quiet man with simple habits. A small-town librarian by day, and a lover of old horror films by night, he lived a solitary but peaceful life. He didn't ask much from the world. Just a strong cup of coffee, a dusty VHS collection, and the flickering warmth of a CRT screen. One stormy evening, while rummaging through a box of tapes at a second-hand store on the edge of town, he came across an unlabeled black VHS cassette. No title, no artwork, just a white sticker with one word in red ink. Play. Curious and admittedly excited by the mystery, Logan brought it home. He set up his old VCR, inserted the tape, and hit play. The screen buzzed with static, then faded into darkness. No opening credits, no sound, just darkness, and then a faint voice whispering, "He's watching." At first, Logan assumed it was some underground student film. The footage was grainy, handheld, and unsettling. It showed a man in a small house, identical to Logan's own, walking from room to room, clearly paranoid. Shadows moved behind him, just out of reach. Sometimes the man would stop and stare directly into the camera as if he knew someone was watching. Logan chuckled nervously. "Cheap but creepy," he muttered. But then something happened that made the smile freeze on his lips. The man in the film opened a drawer in his kitchen and pulled out the exact same chipped mug Logan was holding in that very moment. He paused the tape, stared at the screen, unpaused. The man walked to a window, Logan's window, and looked outside. The same tree, the same street lamp, the same rusted fence. "No way," Logan whispered. This wasn't like his house. It was his house. Night after night, Logan watched the tape. Each time, the footage had changed, updated. New actions, new scenes. It mirrored what he had done that day, what he wore, what he ate, the books he shelved at the library. And yet, in the footage, the man always seemed more terrified than Logan had been. Always looking over his shoulder. Always locking doors. Always whispering to himself, "He's watching." Logan started to sleep with the lights on. One evening, the man on the tape didn't move. He sat on the couch, trembling, staring at something off-screen. Logan leaned forward, trying to see. Then the man spoke for the first time clearly. "I can't stop him. He knows I'm being watched." Suddenly, he turned and looked directly at Logan through the screen. His eyes wide, pleading, "You have to turn it off." Logan jumped back, heart racing. "What the hell is this?" The screen turned to static, then black. He tried to eject the tape, but the VCR wouldn't respond. It whirred and clicked, refusing to let go of the cassette. That night, Logan heard sounds in his house, footsteps, whispers, the crackle of static in the walls. Every mirror in the house distorted his reflection. The TV turned on by itself, displaying only the paused frame of the terrified man. When Logan finally fell asleep, he dreamed of sitting in his own living room, watching himself on screen, again and again, like an infinite loop. In the dream, someone stood behind him, always out of focus, watching both versions of him. He woke up with a nosebleed. The TV was on. The tape was playing. And this time, the man on screen was standing in Logan's bedroom, watching him sleep. He tried everything to destroy the tape. He smashed the VCR, burned the cassette in his fireplace, tossed the ashes into the river. But the next night, it was back on the shelf, waiting. He asked the store where he bought it. They had no record of him visiting. No cameras. No cashier even remembered the tape. Logan tried telling a friend, someone he trusted, but when he brought them over, the tape played nothing but static. "You need help," they told him gently. "You've been working too much. Go see someone." But Logan knew what he saw, and he wasn't alone anymore. The final night, the tape started on its own. No static, no delay. The man on screen was Logan, but not quite. This version of him was pale, twitching, with eyes completely black. He stared at the camera and smiled. "You watched. You listened. Now you're part of the story." Behind him, in the video, a door creaked open. From it stepped a tall, distorted figure with no face, just a smooth surface where features should be, pointed toward the screen. "He's watching too." The screen flickered. Logan turned, slowly, and saw something standing behind him, watching. He was never seen again. When the police entered his home, they found the lights on, the TV buzzing, and the VCR melted. But no signs of forced entry, no signs of struggle, just an empty couch and an unlabeled VHS tape sitting on top. The case read, "Play."